me start. Okay, now it's recording.
Okay, yo, it's the Omicron special, baby.
The Omicron special.
So we were gonna record our episode last week, but we just never got to it because we were practicing for our show. And then our show, we both got COVID from that show. From Sandra. And then I went to California, gave COVID to people out here. You gave COVID to people in Chicago. You know,
everybody on the airplane.
We're making a difference, dude. And they were like, oh, Omicron is really spreading during the holidays. And I'm like, that's because of me. Oh no.
All of us.
But we had one person in the house test positive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're both coughing.
It wasn't you, was it? You guys didn't get tested, it was just that one person?
Yeah, the only reason why she got tested was because she's like 8. So she's a little girl and she wasn't vaccinated. So she got tested and so did my kids. And my kids came out negative. She came out positive. And we couldn't, like, over here you need to be vaccinated to go to restaurants and everything.
Oh, wow.
California. Yeah. So it's been interesting. But yeah, man, I've been having a great time.
Okay, that's good.
aside from Omicron and I've been having a really nice time out here in Cali.
I'm glad everybody's still having a good time, even if you got the little Marianne.
Yeah, dude. How's your family? Did your whole family? Apparently my parents got COVID. They got Omicron at home. A bunch of people at my church got Omicron. My compadres got Omicron.
Like at this point, everybody's gonna get it, whether you get symptoms or not. Like it's just everybody's getting it. But no, my parents are fine. They had the booster shot though. They got the booster shot like I don't know 3 weeks ago or something. So they're like super immune.
Yeah.
And my siblings are fine. Sebas is fine. He lives with me. We kiss. So it's just like he's asymptomatic. Asymptomatic. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too bad either.
Okay, and how are your symptoms?
Only the first day was bad. I had like chills and like muscle aches and just everything hurt me and I had like a slight fever, but that's it. After that, it was like smooth sailing.
Okay, gotcha. That's how it's been with us.
Yeah.
I know that well, I don't know if I got it. I'm pretty sure that I did. Just because everybody I'm pretty sure that we got it from everybody here or we gave it to them. I'm not sure. But I think I got had a cough and a sore throat and that was it.
Yeah.
So maybe, but maybe I also got I don't know, strep. I don't know.
Yeah. So I tested positive for both. So.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe I got that because when you told me everything that you got diagnosed with, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, bro, it's wild up in here. I was like, so Sebas and his mom were a little bit like, I think it's just the cold. Like, they weren't like dismissing me, but like they were trying not to worry me also. So I was just like, no.
Classic Mexican.
Yeah, I'm very in tune with my body. So I was like, no, there's something wrong. I have COVID, like for sure. And so we went to immediate care. She takes all these swabs. And then at the end, she's just like, yeah, you have strep and COVID. And I was just like, okay, what do I do now?
She takes a swab. She takes a swab and licks it and puts it in your ear. And you're like, what the fuck? You're like, you don't have to lick it first, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Botching everything.
It's nuts. How's your Christmas though?
It was chill. We went to Universal.
Oh my God, how was that?
Yeah. It was awesome, man. It was so much fun. It was like, so it's like the rainy season here in California. So it's like super rainy. And it was like raining the entire time we were there at Universal. Yeah. But it was just so much fun. And then we went to Disney the day before and Disney was awesome. I love Disney World. Disneyland. I've never been to Disney. So it was just, it was really awesome.
That's so cool.
I try not to buy the hype, but I was like, no, I'm not going to go to Disney. This is stupid. It's not fun. And sure enough, it was like incredible. So
Yeah, it is. It's always so nice to go there. It's just like literally magical. Like you just walk in
it
there.
is,
Ah.
dude. And I found out that they make like $10 million a day, and that's crazy amount of money just for
Mhm.
one day, right? But then also you could see the quality of everything. Like the park
Yeah.
was like so clean.
Yep.
Everything was like working to a T. Like I've been in like theme parks when I was a kid, and you know, like the fucking mechanical rabbit is all broken and janky and looks like shit, you know. But here, everything was like working, and those are old rides. These aren't
Yeah.
like new rides. It looked great, man. I was really impressed by everything. By everything.
Yeah, it's like everything's perfect there. Like the workers are top notch. Like, yeah, everything's really good. The food's really good. I haven't been there in a really, really long time, but I've always wanted to go to like the Harry Potter town or whatever, the section Harry
Oh,
Potter.
and Universal? Yeah, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
I've really been wanting to go there and try the butter beer because I've never had it. And is it good?
Good. It's good. It's really good.
Ah, it sounds so good just when people say it. I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
butter
yeah. It's like it's got like a cream soda bottom, and then they put like a, you know, kind of like that cream layer that they put on top of like cold brew when you order at
Mm,
Starbucks.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a combination of those two things.
Oh,
And
so
it's like so tasty, you know. Ahí ando yo gastando dinero like it's nothing, you know. I was just like, I was like, put it on my credit card, I'm a good man. But that's what we're here for. Like the first day I got here, I was like spending money, and I was just like really not used to it. I was just like, I don't want to fucking, like, what? I need to save money. And Betsy was like, no, no, this is what you've been working for.
yeah,
And so I've been able to let loose, and it's been really nice.
that's so good. I'm glad. Yeah, because
Yeah.
money comes and goes. So you might as well see
Hell yeah,
what you
dude.
got it.
Hell yeah. And the rent is paid and the studio's paid. So it's just like,
Nothing to worry about.
yeah, yeah. What am I worried about, dude?
You got a whole month to recuperarte.
I gotta work like a motherfucker for this month. It's gonna be so hard.
So,
Like
wait, are you
January.
guys? You're not gonna be here, or you're not gonna be over there for New Year's, right?
No, we come back the 30th.
Oh, so 2 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
So
that's
we're thinking about going to San Pedro Fish Market today.
nice. You guys will love that. That'll be good for you guys. Nice little
I can't
spice
wait, dude.
to fight that cough.
Oh wait. Yeah, yeah. I didn't have it for like 3 days, and then it came back. And now I don't know what to do. I was like, no.
Survive.
Yeah, yeah, exact survive exactly. I can't wait to go back to the airport and then just like be disgustingly sick and pissing people off with the way I'm talking and coughing and shit. So I get off the plane. I'm like, no, it's my right as an American. Yo,
Yeah.
what are your opinions, bro? Like, I was reading that like Biden just kind of was like, you know, fuck it, man. The states deal with it. We don't know what to do with this virus no more. I was like,
Honestly, I don't like you. I think you already know this, but I don't really like look at the news like that.
oh
It
yeah, yeah.
stresses me out. So I don't know. What did he say? Like he just doesn't want to deal with it, or
So it's just that it got to a point where the virus has been spreading. Well, this is a new variant. This isn't
yeah.
even the old virus that we were dealing with. But this is a new variant, and he was just like, you know, there's he's leaving it up to states. So where before he was very hard about like, we're gonna get this under control, we're gonna take care of this, this is what we're gonna do, and now it just kind of grew to something that was really huge. And so he's like taking a step back, which I get it, but it's just really kind of funny that I felt like a lot of people really thought this man's gonna change everything, but I was like, nah.
No, like what the fuck? What do you can't change science. You can't change a virus,
Yeah.
you know, like a human can't do that.
Like, what are you thinking, dude?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's gonna be what it is. So just like
Yeah.
I mean, like what can you do? I mean, just hand it over basically to the scientists, like, and listen to what they're saying because I mean that's like all we can trust. Either we trust them or we don't. Whatever your
Yeah.
like viewpoint is, like you can trust them, you cannot. But either way, it's like if you get it, you're gonna get it. If you don't, consider yourself lucky.
And this is spreading faster, it's not as strong.
Yeah, that's one thing too. And that I think that's how you know. Well, that's how. Well, now it's like Omicron, right? Like now it's for
Yeah,
sure that, right?
Omicron. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so and I mean I never had the other one, so I don't know what the other one was like, but this one I didn't feel like too bad. Like it was just the first 2 days that were like I really felt sick. And it's like now I don't really feel sick anymore. I have like all my energy back. I'm a little bit fatigued still and like I still feel
Yeah.
slow, but
Yeah.
it's not anything more than a common cold. Thankfully
That's
for
exactly
me.
what it felt like to me. That's what it felt like to me. It feels like a common cold,
Yeah.
like, and even everybody that's been like coughing around here, it's been a common cold. Maybe one day I'm just like, ugh,
Yeah.
but man, that's cold for you, dude. That's getting sick. And I feel like we've avoided getting sick for so long that when we are getting sick now, people are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, and it's like there's really nothing to like be scared of because it's like the same thing happened with the flu like years and years ago, and now it's
Yeah,
just
right.
like a normal thing. But the flu was worse. I had the flu and it was worse than this.
It kicked my ass. Yeah, when I had
It
the
was
flu.
worse, way, 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 way worse than this. So,
Right.
um, you obviously can't compare your experience to other people's because I don't know how other people's experiences were with COVID, but thankfully mine wasn't as bad. Mine was worse with the flu than it was with COVID. So.
Yeah. No, that's real, dude. That's so real. I think we just have to just be grateful for what we have right now. And not spend so much time. What I've noticed, at least what I've noticed a lot of people on social media, especially people that were really kind of like hard and mean towards, there's people that were like anti-vaxxers and things like that,
Yeah.
and people that were just afraid of the vaccine or just didn't like the way that the COVID mandates were being sent to people.
Mhm.
And those people that were really, like, though I don't agree with them, I'm not thinking that they're dumb or evil or stupid for believing what they believe.
Mhm.
But the people that were like the worst towards them, they're like, oh, these people are awful, how dare you, all this stuff. When
Mhm.
they got sick now, they had a really hard time reconciling that they were sick with COVID. It was
Mhm.
just like, I noticed that people were just like, oh man, I don't know what to do, because I feel so dirty. And I'm like, well, that's because you made people feel dirty for getting sick.
Yeah.
It's like how, like, it's just so interesting, man. Like, you shouldn't cast stones. It's always coming for you,
Yeah, like
it's karma.
exactly. And it's just like just let people be what they want to be. Like just let them be. Like you don't have to say
Right.
anything. Everybody will like pay their consequences for whatever it is. And it's not even a consequence at this point. It's just what it is. It's a
It's what it is. It's
virus.
life. Yeah, it's a virus, dude.
It's just gonna happen. Like, you're just gonna get sick. Like we all I think got a little like relaxed, and so I think it was a little bit more spreadable. But then it's also like the fact that it's a virus and it mutates. What can we do?
Yeah, what are we gonna do, man? It's gonna change, and this is what life is. We'll see, man. We'll see what the next few, because with Chicago, they're gonna change up who needs, like, in order to eat at a restaurant now, anybody 5 and up needs to be vaccinated or have proof of vaccination.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So yeah, so it's interesting for me because I'm just like, yeah, I got vaccinated. I'm fine doing my thing,
Yeah.
but there's a different feeling when I have to vaccinate my kids. Especially for such a new vaccine that
Mm-hmm.
if I got vaccinated and I still got Omicron, why the fuck am I vaccinating my babies? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't understand it. But it's a decision that I'm gonna have to make because I like restaurants and I want to eat at them.
Yeah, yeah. But I think, well, I don't know. Like, and then there's another thing where it's people are just like, okay, well, yeah, if you got the vaccine and you got COVID and you're not having such a hard time, then your vaccine worked, right? So it's like also that is like realizing like, okay, maybe this vaccine isn't necessarily gonna be like a protector of like your immunity forever of
Right.
this vaccine. Like it's just so that you won't be struggling so much when you do get it. But I know I can kind of understand you when you're saying like, okay, well, I'll do it for me, but when it's for my kids, it's different. um
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't know what to do in that situation either. Like I never I grew up never getting the flu vaccine. Now, my dad.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah, my dad was always like, no, you guys are strong enough. Like, if you get it, you'll have the antibodies, you'll be fine. And I never got the flu. And then when I did get the flu vaccine the first time, I got the flu that year. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I got the
Yeah,
vaccine
it's bad.
so it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's a unique predicament, you know. For me, it's hard to sometimes remove this giant capitalism kind of veil that's around everything that we do. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that this shit's all about fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, either, oh, you know, everybody's taking a flight. It's because the airports don't give a fuck, man. They want to make money,
Yeah.
dude. Like, DisneyLand didn't close. It's not like because they're afraid of the Omicron. They just want fucking money, dude. It's Christmas Eve, you know? And so it's just like we decide what it is that our values are. And I don't know, man, like it's so fascinating. A good friend of mine was like saying, like, you know, he's pro-vaccine because he wants to make sure that, like, that's how he makes his money. He's a performer. So like, if the venues are closed, he can't make money that way.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just like, yeah, man, fuck it. You gotta chase that bank, dude. And sometimes I feel like that's what it breaks down to.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't think there's like this high moral ground. It's just like, does it te conviene o no te conviene?
Yeah, literally, like every man for himself, you know, every person has to fend for themselves and make the decisions based on what's gonna, what te va a convenir or conven.
Yeah, and that's life, dude. You know, and for me, I just want to make jokes all day. I don't want to, I don't, I don't want to worry too much about this stuff. Dude.
Yeah, me either. Because I mean, thankfully we're fine. So it's just like,
yeah. It'd have been awkward to come back from the holiday and one of us just be dead. Just be like, hey guys, we're episode 17, and just want to announce to you guys that one of us is dead. Can you guess which one? It's the one that's not speaking right now.
It's the
or
one
just like empty chair. Yeah, just an empty chair, dude. Dude, can we for our next Halloween episode, can we dress up like ghosts?
Yeah, let's do it. Like our little eyes cut out.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. I love that. Dude, it's gonna be the new year, 2022.
I know. I'm honestly, I feel like all the other years I've been like a big planner and just had like my resolutions and kind of goals and stuff like that. And this year I'm just like, I think I have like general goals, but I don't have like anything specific. Like I kind of just want to like go into the new year and just see what it holds, you know?
Yeah.
Not putting too much expectation on things because it always ends up sucking if I put an expectation on it.
Yeah. Low expectations, happiness, bro.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about, dude. For me, I'm like, well, I'm excited, man. I'm always excited for the new year. I definitely want a haircut before the new year starts. So I've been like letting my hair grow a little long. And I'm just like, I need to, because my grandma, my mom's mom had this kind of idea, kind of like a superstition that whatever status you are at, like whatever you're doing at the end of the year, like New Year's Eve night, that's gonna be like the predilection for the rest of your year. So I want to make sure I'm all clean cut and look nice.
I like that.
Yeah, so I want to make sure that I'm with my family, that I'm clean cut, and that I'm like playing some sort of music or something when I'm doing and maybe recording a podcast.
A bunch of things at the same time.
Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Unnecessarily like a crazy amount of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I'm excited for it. I think that the year's gonna be really good. God willing, if nobody gets hurt or if the economy doesn't collapse and everything goes to shit and the dollar dissipates and then we get invaded by China and and then robots take over the world, I think everything will be just fine. I think we'll be just fine.
Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be wonderful. I can't wait. I can't wait for a year worth of podcasts. I have a lot that I'm
Yeah.
grateful for. So we started our podcast this past year, and so we have a whole new year of doing that. And I want to like up the ante. I want to make sure it's like bigger and better.
Yeah.
Starting with our little neon sign, and then you know what I mean.
Yes.
And then I want to like start working like the soundboard into everything, and start like getting our little dumb sound effects and shit
Yeah.
like that. I want to make sure we like really do the Patreon right,
Yeah.
because I'll be having more time in the morning. So yeah, so I officially got like the job as a security guard. So starting when I get back January 3rd, I'll be getting in at 11. So
Oh, it's cool.
so I start 11 to 6. So it'll be really good money. And so I'm just like down. I'm super excited. Hui, my voice. And then music. I'm excited for the music videos, and I have a plan, and I know exactly how I want to go about it, but I know that I have to adjust along the way, you know.
Mm,
And so I'm looking forward to that. Um, my family, the kids are going to be bigger.
yeah.
School, work. I have a job, so things are looking good. It's not a very scary kind of New Year. I've had New Years where I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with my life? Um,
Me.
yeah.
Me.
Last time I felt confident about a new year was the 2020, like 2019 going into 2020. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna play so many shows. It's gonna be dope.
PTSD.
And then I was like, not unless the fucking virus comes and destroys everything. But I don't think we'll ever have to. I don't think we're gonna get back to that. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get back to like a quarantine and life-changing, life-shifting kind of problems.
No,
I don't think it's gonna
that
happen
won't
again.
happen again. We've already gone through it. We're already going through it. I think we're seeing the light.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're almost out.
Yeah, almost out. Almost out. I can't wait. Can't wait to be all the way out, dude.
I know, same. We don't have to wear masks. Masks are not a thing anymore. Just live normal lives like we used to.
Yeah, dude. We're just like surfing every day on Lake Michigan, drinking mimosas, and that's how
Yeah.
we used to live. So now that
That's
used
how
to
we
be
used
our
to.
lives. Dude, like it's crazy to me to think that like before the pandemic you were only like 17 years old.
I
Just kidding.
know. I was, yeah, I was, no, I was 19 or, yeah. Well, in 2019, I was, how old was I? I was 21. I was 21.
Yeah, you're a baby, dude.
Baby. Well, I'm still a baby. I'm only 2 years older. I still
Oh
feel,
no, dude. You
I
became
don't
an
feel
old
the
lady.
same, but you're bogus. Um, I don't feel the same, but I like don't feel different. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Like I feel the same pretty much. But dude, do I miss. I wish that my last year of my 20s was not a fucking pandemic. I was like, this is my last 20s. I'm gonna be doing it big, and fuck yeah, man.
Wait, so are you gonna be 31 or 30?
31.
31? Oh, this whole time
Yeah.
I've been thinking that you're gonna be 30.
Thank you so much. You made me feel younger.
Just 1 year
I
younger.
thought you were. I thought you were 1 year younger. I was gonna tell you that you don't look that young, but but I thought that's how young you were. To be all bogus. No, but yeah, 31 years old, man. 31 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
35.
I'm 9 years away from being 40.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. When you're 40, I'm gonna be 32.
Yeah. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And then and it's gonna be funny because I feel like when you're 32 and I'm 40, you're gonna feel older than I am.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I'll already be like, I'll be an old man, with no teeth, but I'll still be enjoying life,
That's hilarious.
Dude, I saw, dude, how do I describe this? So I work as a security guard, right? And so, I'm checking people in and I get their IDs and I see people that are younger than me that look older than me. And I feel really like grateful. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't think I look as old as this person.
No,
They
you
look
look
like
really
they've
young.
been through shit. They've been through some shit, you know?
Like withering away.
Yeah. But then the only type, yeah. And so, but then sometimes I'll meet people that look really young and they're around my age. And then I say to myself, well, they must not have kids because that's impossible.
No, you look really young. You look like you're in your late 20s.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you do.
I hope I get to look in my late 20s till I'm at least 33.
Betsy's in her late 20s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because she looks like her age. She looks like her age. I get that.
Do I look younger if I do this?
No. uh-uh. Yeah, you look younger if you do that.
How about if I, yeah, just like, hey kids, how you doing? What's up, dudes? Like that meme, hello, fellow children. It's just like...
Hilarious. You know what my favorite TikTok sound is now?
Which one?
The one that goes, I'm not trying to be like you, my boy.
No, I haven't seen that one yet, dude.
It's so funny.
I just saw this funny ass TikTok where like this boy ate this moco, right? He like ate his moco and he's like, ooh, the flavors are melting on my tongue.
Oh my god, yeah, I love that one. Ooh, the flavors are melting on my tongue.
It's so good, dude.
It's hilarious.
So... Yeah, there's so many TikToks out there.
There's something I was gonna ask you, but I forgot
Yo.
what I was gonna ask.
What's up?
Oh, what other rides did you guys go on at Universal? Did you go on the Simpsons one?
Oh yeah, that was the last one we went on. It was so good.
Oh, right.
I loved it. It was so much fun. My favorite ride there. Well, we went to like the Harry Potter ride, where they're in the school. That was a lot of fun. We went on the Jurassic Park ride twice. The Transformers ride was really cool.
The kids were tall enough to go with you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Except for Rocio for one ride, but everything else she was able to go on.
Okay, that's good.
And then, but honestly, I really like the Disney rides more.
Probably because they're more. Why? Do you think it's because they're more like interactive? Or?
Not necessarily, but I felt like Space Mountain was like amazing.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
That was crazy to me. And then Splash Mountain was a lot of fun because I really enjoy the storytelling. I thought it was like a brilliant kind of ride. I never saw a ride that was so, because it's old school, right? It's not like modern. It has no TV screens. It's not crazy graphics, but like the story that it was telling was really kind of fantastic.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really enjoyed that. And I liked It's a Small World.
That one's a good one. Yeah.
It's really interesting. It's very powerful, especially because what I really like is because there's old rides that have old ideas, but they're still done well because the park is so kept up, you know, because I feel like there's like some old things that feel old and you're like, ugh, this is, it's just like run down and shitty. But this was old and it was doing what it was supposed to be doing. Like it still had the same quality of when it was first made. If anything, it was enhanced. Yeah. So I was just like, okay, awesome, dude. That's what I love to see. But Space Mountain freaked me the fuck out. I really enjoyed that ride. I was really surprised how good it was. I was like,
awesome. I don't think I ever, now that you're saying that Splash and Space, I think I've never been on the Space one. I think I only went on the Splash Mountain one. That one was really fun. Yeah. But I don't think I ever went on the Space one. You make me want to go. I want to go now. I want to go so bad.
Dude, I can't wait. I'm going to send you some pictures of the kids and just like their faces when they're on these rides and how horrified like You see Gothi's eyes on Space Mountain. He's like praying to be like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh.
It's so much fun, dude.
But they liked it, right?
Oh, they loved it. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. How were Gadi and Renato's birthdays?
Oh, they were awesome. They were really sweet. They were really sweet. Renato, we had his birthday as soon as we got there. So it was just really like cool. He was happy, didn't really notice very much. And then we went to Santa Monica Boulevard for Gadi's birthday. And he was just really, really happy to be at the pier, the Santa Monica Pier. And just being out in California, it just seems like such a nice, lujoso kind of thing,
Of course, yeah, totally different from here.
Mm-hmm. But thank you for asking. They had a really wonderful time.
Of course. How's the weather over there?
It's like Chicago fall.
Oh, okay. So like 60s. 70s.
Yeah, 50, 60 degrees.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was warmer.
No, unfortunately not. It's like the rainy season right now.
Yeah.
So when I got here, it was raining, and they're like, "Oh, this is like the 5th time it's rained all year." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Must be nice.
Yeah, I was like, "Gee."
It just started snowing here.
I saw some people's posts.
Yeah.
And I was like,
super snowfall.
I'm glad I'm not there right now, dude.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, let me see this. I'm in the laundry room, but you can see it's just like.
I love those doors. I want one of those doors in my house. When I buy my house. Like I want that in front of my front door.
Like a nice screen door?
Yeah, I love those. They remind me of Mexico.
That's exactly right. I was gonna say that because there's no other door here. There's only this screen door.
Yeah.
So like it just lets all the air in. And I was like, man, you cannot have that in Chicago.
You cannot know.
This whole fucking place would be filled with snow,
yeah,
dude.
Fucking flooded.
And all the houses are like one floor here.
Yeah.
They're not like stacked like Chicago.
And I'm sure there's a space between them, right?
There's a lot of space between them, and they're very like wide on the inside. Like this house is bigger than our apartment,
Yeah.
No, our apartment building is bigger than this place,
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like the difference between cities.
Where do you want to buy your first house?
I think here, like in the suburbs somewhere. I really enjoy living in the suburbs because it's so white. No, I'm just kidding. Because there's just so much space. There's like
I like my rice the way I like my neighborhood. White.
No. There's just a lot of space. Like I really enjoyed my childhood here. Because there was just so much nature and we were always outside, always riding bikes. We could basically like be out until nighttime, and it's like
that's nice.
Was much of a lot of a privilege because like we didn't have to really worry about anything. You can leave like your freaking car doors unlocked, like nothing happens. So it's just like just things like that. It seems like a really nice safe space, at least for me. It always has been. So I would really like my kids to grow up here, and also just like the fact that I just like suburban houses. I like having like a cul-de-sac or like neighbors, like block parties, like little things like that. So something, I don't know, something around here, close to my parents and my suegros, because I really enjoy having them close by.
Yeah. And it sounds like a nice suburb where y'all grew up in. Because I've heard of suburbs just like feeling like there was no place for people to go outside, But it sounds like y'all had that,
Yeah, we definitely did. I know like the suburb that we grew up in was like very, 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 very white. But when I started dating Sebas, and now we live in like where he grew up, in the suburb he grew up in, and it's much, much like more diverse. So it's like it's half Italian, half Mexican. So you can definitely see like the street where everything changes. Like there's one particular street where it's like the rich side of this town, and then like like the Mexican side of the town where there's like not really nice things. But the fact that it's still diverse and everybody goes to the same high school and middle schools, and like the library is so nice here. And so I don't know, they have a lot of resources for all the people that live here, even though it's kind of divided physically, there's just a lot of resources. So I think I would like to live in this specific town.
I think I might try to move our family out there in the suburbs.
Dude, you know how much fun that would be to live? Oh my god, imagine if we live right next to each other. Oh my god.
That'd be nuts, dude.
Puro desmadre.
Puro pinche bonchinche y chisme. Yeah, it's like, everybody's upset at me because I'm always wearing a bata listening to chisme.
We'll be compadres.
With my hair curls inside, with the little rollers in my hair, looking at the window. Oh man, dude.
But yeah, would you like to buy your first house in the suburbs, or you think in the city? You think you'll live in the city forever?
I think it'll be. So for me, like, I've noticed how important like open air and open space is, and even. So I think about like the most successful person I know that came out of Little Village is like a NASA scientist, right?
Damn.
Right, and a rocket scientist working in NASA, and I was talking to his mom, and he's like he's cousins with my compadre. So I was talking to his mom, my compadre's tia, and I was like, "Oh, did they go to school here?" And she's like, "No, I would never let them go to school." Like, she worked at a school for CPS, did not want them going to CPS.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, dude. Like, I was just like, man actually had his chance, not being in the same neighborhood schools. But it is what it is, man. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like a badge of honor to grow up in the hood,
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, ¿pa qué sirve? So it's just like, you just develop trauma from it.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. El trabajo de los papis is to put their kids in a better place, and I want my kids to be in a better place than I was. But I don't know if that's necessarily a physical place.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a better mindset, a better headspace.
Yeah.
I do want to buy a house like ASAP.
Yeah.
And so that'll be a goal for this year coming up, 2022, to buy a home. Yeah.
I know you guys will be able to.
Yeah, we're thinking about buying a house. My sister-in-law and I, just like buying a 3-flat.
Oh, okay.
Living on 1 floor each and then renting the third unit. Yeah,
that's good.
I got some money, so I was like, might as well, dude.
Yeah, that's a good investment right there.
Yeah.
Well, me and Sebas will live in the third.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah, no, for real, dude. So no matter what the plan is, it's always to be neighbors, always to be gossiping and chisme. No, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is our first Zoom podcast.
It is.
It's a little strange.
It is a little strange because it's hard not having face to face. It's so close but so far.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, my guy. I gotta get a haircut, dude. My hair's too poofy.
Do you know what time we started this?
I thought you were keeping track, bro.
I forgot to check. I think we started around the 30.
The 30.
We got 20 minutes left.
Jesus, this feels like forever.
I know.
Let me see. Can you can't see me right now, right?
No, I cannot.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, when I sent you the thing?
Yeah, you sent it to me at 11:25.
Yeah, so the 30. 15 minutes. Just breathe intensely for the next
one. Yeah, what the fuck are we gonna talk about, dude? We're talking about everything. No, it's so awkward. No, and I noticed that because we have to take breaks sometimes because the camera goes out. And I feel like, oh man, it goes by so quick, you're like, oh man, we're already this far in. But I guess because we have no time, and I'm also kind of a little paranoid that anybody's gonna walk into the room, it's just too much anxiety, and I don't know. It's gonna be exciting. Dude, I'm so glad you're okay.
I know, me too. I was so
You like
worried.
texted me when I was over here, like, yo, I'm sick. I got this. I got migraines. Somebody stabbed me. And I was like,
Bro,
no.
I had like everything. And then I had like this is TMI, but I have a UTI, so it's like it was just all everything was hurting me. Everything was like wrong. I was just like, what did I do? I literally
Everything,
have
dude.
done nothing.
Yeah, bro. And then you stub your toe. You're like, fuck. That was everything. That was a straw to break the camel's back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm happy
man.
I'm okay too though. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Good.
excited to like get over this and just like feel like myself again because I felt so shitty
Right.
the past couple days and like yesterday was the first day that I actually felt like myself and I woke up with energy. I made breakfast, I washed the dishes, and I felt so
Mm,
good. And I was like, yes, finally we're almost there.
mm,
As soon as I get out of this.
hmm.
Yeah, we take our bodies for granted. We really do.
Yeah, dude.
We take
We do.
being healthy for granted. You can do so much when you're healthy.
You can do so much, man. It's just like they always say, like, good lights, when it comes to theater production,
Mm,
good lights, you don't notice something's, you don't think about them at all
mm,
when things are going well. When it's a really good light setup, you don't think about the lights. It's only when they're bad that you start thinking about them. And that's
yeah,
sometimes how we treat our bodies. We don't think about our bodies until something's gotten fucked up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And just like in
Mm-hmm.
life in general, we don't think about the good times when they're happening. We're just like, woohoo, and like enjoying it, which is good. But then the bad times come and we're just like, why? But it's just like, no, we've been riding such a good wave, at some point it has to come down and we have to remain humble and
Yeah, and it's being humble in all things, man. So it's like even when you're like super excited about all the wonderful things that are happening in your life, you just take a moment and be like, gratitude,
yeah,
and understanding that it doesn't always it's not always like that, man. It's
yeah.
not always good. And so that way you kind of like process your fear, but without it being like debilitating anxiety.
Mm,
You understand that there's a reality that's coming, but in all things, in the negative and the positive, you praise the Lord,
mm,
and you kind of just stay humble and stay in the middle, which is hard because when you like now, like I'm on vacation, I'm with my family, I'm in California, having a wonderful time, and then I'm just like, okay, let me take a moment, just be grateful for every little thing I have because I don't get to do this often. I
yeah,
don't get to, you know, who knows what it's going to be like. I have a music video that I want to make, uh, um, and I got to make sure that there's money for that, you
mhm,
know, and so there's a lot
yeah. There's a lot.
to
I
process,
know.
dude.
I'm like thinking too, like just now, today because it's been the only day I can like process like how fast things are moving. I'm just like, oh shit, like Sentimientos is coming out in 3 months.
Yeah,
Like I still need a fucking video. Like, I just so it is like it's a lot to process, but it's good, it's like all
yeah,
good things. So I'm happy that I have a lot to think about and I'm happy that there's there's creative stress and not other types of stress.
yeah. Seriously, dude. Creative stress is one of those interesting things where you're just like, why am I doing this to myself?
But it's
Why
also
do I?
like so fun because it's like
It
problem
is so fun.
solving.
It is, but it's just like, like a part of it's just like no one's making me do this other than my own
Other than
feelings of
myself.
dread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just torturing ourselves, self-sabotage.
Yeah, seriously. I'm all just like chilling and I'm just like, watching TV, and then in the back of my mind I'm like, you lazy motherfucker. How dare you? But honestly, I can't wait to get back because I do feel really like relaxed. I've been like sleeping in like every day. So
Yeah.
that's like been really nice for me. Um so because I know that once I get back, I gotta make sure I put in the work.
Yeah, today was the first day I like sat down to write some like over some beats that Brendan sent to me.
Nice.
And I was able to like send him something, which is really cool because when I started writing, I was just like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna write, and whatever comes out is gonna come out, and we're gonna send it to him. Like that was like my pact to myself. I was just like, we're gonna write. We're not gonna overanalyze everything. We just need to write. And so I did
Right.
that, and it felt really, really good, and sending it to him and just kind of bouncing off ideas off each other is really, really
Yeah.
nice, because it's like, yeah, there for me, it comes to a point where it's just like I cannot be a perfectionist all the time, and I have to really, really like literally like slap myself and be like, yo, just fucking do it. Like, it just do
Yeah.
it. It
Put
doesn't
it to
matter if
paper.
it's good or not. Like, just do it.
Yeah. 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 Because there's always drafts, you know,
Exactly. Yeah.
you got
And
to
it
do the
could
bulk
always
of the
be better.
work. You know, you got to do the bulk of the work right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just taking it the way it goes, and it's like preserving vision, but at the same time, it's like understanding like how do I make this the best that it can be, you know? Salud, bless you.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, I'm thinking about like, so for the music video that I'm going to be doing, it's like a $5,000 music video,
Mm.
uh, and so I've been like processing. I'm like, well, how can I push my vision back, or like how do I get the essence of it without having to do it exactly the way that I envisioned it?
Mm.
But then I'm like, well, am I compromising?
Mm.
You know? And then I start over analyzing, and I'm like, this is just another part of it. Like, do it the way it can be done now, and it'll get better later.
Yeah.
You know? And I think I was a little spoiled because I think I was making so many top notch videos as Man Cub when I
Mm.
first started, and I just couldn't. And that was just because that was all the work that Jerry and I would do together. You know?
Mm.
Um, but that kind of this is just no longer what's happening. Um, so there's just a lot to think about. But I
Yeah.
gotta just like move it, just like the music, right? Like, you know, I took an Airbnb and I just started putting music to Logic. I was like making it,
Mm-hmm.
writing it, not thinking about it, just doing it.
Yeah.
And so now I got to continue that process. So it's gonna be interesting, you know. And it's not like I feel debilitated. I have everything that I need to make sure that that happens, you know.
Yeah. For
So
sure. Yeah.
yeah,
I definitely was in that same space. And I know you know about it, but it's like, um, I was like, okay, do I put all my bucks in like this amazing, rebranding, or
yeah,
do I save it? And luckily, like, God gave me you and a bunch of other great people as guides to be like, yo, chill. It's like your first couple of things, like you can use this for something else. So like
yeah,
there's different things to focus on. Um and that's been really, really helpful for me to be like, okay, yeah, that's true. Like there's time, like relax, you don't
right.
have to like go all in right away. Do your best that you can with what you have right now. um and yeah, and it's just like that's the way that things go. That's the way that you have to do things, because it's just like we are just, well, I feel like I'm just starting, even though I've like have made this, I have kind of like built an audience, but I feel like I'm restarting in a different way. And so I'm just moving with more intention. So it's like, how do I move with intention but also not stay stagnant because of thinking too much, you know?
Right. It's about constantly putting something out, you know.
Yeah.
Um, it's constantly being in people's eyes, while you're actually working on bigger projects.
Yeah.
You know, it's simultaneous, and I think you're gonna probably need a team one day. But you have a team. You know, you have a team like Daisy. You know,
Yeah.
you have the people that are there for you. You know,
Yeah.
you have people and artists that are looking out for you. You have advisors and all sorts of stuff. So I would just keep moving, man. You know, and maybe this year is going to be a time of a lot of self-reflection. I know that you're going to be busy, as we all are busy this year.
Yeah.
But this coming year, I know you're going to be busy. So just like embrace it all,
Yeah.
because you're never gonna. You might think to yourself, well, I can't do it this way because of the situation I'm in. Well, do it in the situation you're in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's who you are. And you know, and people, the reason why people follow you is because they want to see you live.
Yeah.
They want to see your journey.
Yeah.
You know, and people will recognize your phase. You know, they'll recognize the changes. They'll recognize oh, this is Jessie when she was doing this, and this is Jessie when she was doing this, and this is how she changed here. And people will love it, and then you'll gain new fans along the way, you know?
Yeah. So exciting. This year is very, very exciting. I think we're at the hour.
Now, if we're not, I'm just gonna pretend like we are.
Well, it was wonderful seeing you after so long.
Yeah, dude.
I hope that you keep having an amazing vacation, and I can't wait to see you next week, actually in person.
Yeah. And I wanted to tell you, dude, that Omicron looks good on you, dude.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I did not let it ride in the front seat. I was just like,
Yeah.
it's going in the back. I ride this train, not you.
When are we there? When are we there yet? Are we there yet? Anyway, it's just God bless you. Okay, take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Manita. Bye.
Bye.